Hello, I'm Nola, and I'd love to welcome you to my channel today. Today, I'm here to do the weekly love scopes for the sign of Taurus, and the deck that I use is the Kipper deck. I have done this reading in two parts. Yes, I do them a little differently. I've done the reading in two parts. The first part is for your singles, and the second part are for people that are already in a relationship. And then last but not least, I do a synopsis on the collective, both singles and for those of you who are already in a committed relationship. So without further ado, let me show you what two cards I have for the singles. I have card number 10, which depicts the journey. See? The journey. And for those of you already in a committed relationship, it's card number 4, which is courtship. All right. So for my single Taurians out there, what I see, what I get when I look at this card of the journey, it's a very beautiful card. It is in an old railway station, looks very much like a European railway station. And this card suggests that love is part of a greater transformation for you right now. And that this could mean that you are in a period of transition, physically, emotionally, or spiritually, and love might arrive through travel. Now, perhaps you are in a transition. Maybe you've just come through a period of grieving if you've been widowed, or grieving if you had a recent, not in the too distant past, you have had a breakup. And so perhaps you've moved physically and you're on a different level from where you were spiritually and emotionally. And so you on a new journey, you're traveling, you are open to meeting people. And this is where I think for you single Taurians, oh my God, it's my dog. Excuse me. Come again? Sorry, you're in a period of moving, and love may arrive through travel or through your own personal growth. And this could mean that you might meet someone when you are on a trip. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Or even a new neighbor, someone that you may meet in the complex of where you now live. And also through changing your mindset about love and figuring out what it really means for you to be in a relationship at this time. This card also implies that divine timing and that you are on the right path, and love will come when the journey aligns. So right now, things are moving in the right direction for you. And things are aligning. So in this period, you should consider embracing new experiences rather than staying home and stuck in the same old routine, going to work, coming home every day. Believe it's not going to come knocking on your door. So you might want to go to some of those little events that you are invited to. You may want to go to dinner at someone's place or dinner with a group of friends. And if you've been hesitant to try dating apps, maybe you should consider trying dating apps, or perhaps even changing your type, and look at someone that may not be your type, because we tend to repeat the old mistakes of constantly looking for people that are our type when there could be people that don't look like our type or your type that will actually be perfect for you. So I suggest that you keep an open mind and you move out of your comfort zone. And I can tell you that someone is on their way to you or you to them. And you need to be open to the ride. You have to be open to the ride. So for single Taurus, please, consider doing something different. You might be very pleasantly surprised. Or maybe you want to start a new hobby or join a new group, go and volunteer somewhere and see who you might meet. And even if you don't meet the person, you may meet someone that will introduce you to the someone that you're supposed to meet. And without further ado, I'm going to move on to our couples card. And at the end, I'll do a synopsis for both singles and couples. Okay, so our couples card was number 4, which is the courtship card. Very lovely card to get right now, I must say. And it's a beautiful card, and it's a sign of romance and deepening commitments when I look at this card. Okay, and mutual effort in love. This card signifies to me that relationships are either growing stronger or they are requiring a renewed sense of commitment, dating, real efforts to maintain the connection. And if things have felt routine or distant, this is your reminder to bring back romance and flirtation and to schedule intentional quality time. It's important that you schedule time with your love or your spouse the same way that you schedule time with your friends. If you have children, that you have scheduled time with your kids. The same thing requires time. When we have relationships like plants, they need attention and to be nurtured and fed and so on. And my intuition is also telling me that for some couples, this card of courtship, which is from the Kipper deck, is can represent taking the next step to commitment, greater commitments. Perhaps engagements might be happening around Valentine's Day. Perhaps you are discussing moving in together, or making a long-term plan. If you have a long-distance lover, someone is either going to move to one part of the world or the country or the other. So if you've been wondering about your partner's level of commitment, this is a very positive sign. It really is. That they are serious about you. This is some serious business. This is some marriage stuff going on here. However, since the card represents courtship and not marriage, it also suggests that the effort is needed from both sides to maintain the spark that you have. But for several of you, I do believe that after Valentine's Day, you could be sporting that engagement ring. He's going to put a ring on it, or she's going to put a ring on it. Hey, whatever floats your boat, right? And the overall energy for love energy for Taurus is that this is a very promising love reading, Taurus. And Taurus singles need to embrace the journey and just trust that love is unfolding in divine timing. And for the couples, you should focus on intentional connection. That's the thing that I'm hearing more than anything else. Intentional connections for those that are already involved. Rekindling the romance, remembering why it was that you fell in love in the first place, what attracted your love to you, and then strengthening that foundation. Love is on the move, whether through transformation or new experiences or deepening your bonds. So Taurus, until the next time, do take care of yourself and have a wonderful week and a happy Valentine's Day. Take care now.